Greetings YouTube and YouTube followers. Today's episode is brought to you by moonshine in a blue ball jar. Now the blue ball mason jar is just to add class. And this is made right here in Arkansas. Smells like rubbing alcohol. It's not bad. All right. Now my mouth doesn't have coronavirus. Okay, let's move on. I chased that down with Mountain Dew. All right, so I'm going to do a quick recap on a relatively popular video that we did here recently, the tactical walking stick. I had a lot of comments, a lot of questions. Seems like people out there want a tactical walking stick. So I got this AI Gear tactical walking stick from Amazon. My wife's grandmother, Pat Mama, once rumored to be in the Russian mob. Don't know if that's true, but she did get me a tactical walking stick. She and my good friend Chuck, which is her better half. So anyway, you get these tubes with it and you put them all together and it turns into a walking stick. Now, one of the questions that I had was, how much does that thing weigh? And I said in the beginning, in the first video, that it's heavy. It's heavy for a walking stick. So, you know, if you want a heavy walking stick, this is it. You want a walking stick that you can hit somebody with, this is your walking stick. If you want a lightweight walking stick, this is not your walking stick. So, as you can see, we're putting all these on here. Now, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of these tubes. That's what it comes with. So if you buy one on Amazon, they're $79.99, which is, you know, a considerable amount of money for a walking stick. But it's all aluminum, machined. It's pretty heavy duty, man. They all fit in nicely. You can stuff these tubes with whatever wonderful things you want, matches and jute, whatever. So you put all these guys together, and now we have this big long walking stick. Now I ordered 2 extra tubes. 2 extra tubes. They're about they're $12 a piece. So the 2 extra tubes added $24. So now you're talking about $100. About little over $100. So it's got this cool handle on it. It's got a hammerhead there. It's got a window glass breaker there. That's 3D action. Okay, so there's that. You can also take off like the hammer end if you want to. It's kind of like a kid's toy. You can configure it different ways, which is pretty cool. So I'm going to take the hammer end off because I'll just use a rocker or something like that out in the woods to hammer with on this particular day. And now you can put this up here on the top, more like a standard walking stick. So now you have a straight stick. All right, so the cost on this is AI Gear. It does have that hole in the side, which you can still replace your hammerhead thing, and you'll have a little kind of a thumb hole sticking out the side, I guess is the way that was designed, so you can see that. Okay, so now you still got your hammer if you need it. I have no tools except for this end, which is a fire starter. I'm trying to do this relatively quickly. People don't like watching 30-minute videos. Fire starter. And you saw the hammerhead and the other thing. It has some other tools with it, 3 other things. And the tools are not the strongest tools in the world. Now the stick, this thing is stout, man. I mean, it makes some noise, and you know, like I said in the first one, you could do some damage with this thing. Now, there was one guy that sent me a reply or a comment on there, and he said, "Well, you know, I just take care of things with my hands, and I just punch somebody." Hey, if you're a tough guy and you want to punch somebody, that's cool. Don't carry a tactical walking stick. But I hope that the dude that you're punching on don't have this tactical walking stick, because if he does, he's going to break your head with it, man. So anyway, let's get back to these little tools. Here's a harpoon, and you know, they're not bad. They might work in a real tight situation, but they're not the strongest, man. They're in like a little plastic cap thing there. I can just foresee this hitting a rock when I'm trying to get a fish and breaking out of there. Anyway, and they just thread in like this, and they have a little sign on the side that says this is where this one's at. You also have this knife with no point, so there's no point to this knife. I guess you could use the harpoon point to stab stuff. And then this is the little knife right there. Okay, so we got that. And then we got this little dude, which is like a little kind of a sawtooth little reaper weapon. But anyway, so that's what you got. You could, you know, keep yourself from falling down an ice hill with that until it broke, and then you keep falling. But anyway, these things don't really save you a lot of weight. I had one gentleman say, you know, how much with the tools out of it. This thing weighs 3 pounds, 6 ounces with the tools. 3 pounds, 6 ounces with the tools. That's a heavy walking stick. It weighs 3 pounds without the tools. So they only save you 6 ounces. They're about 2 ounces a piece. And I came to that by stealing my wife's kitchen scale, and I weighed it in ounces and pounds. So 3 pounds without them, all the tools, and 3 pounds 6 ounces with the tools. Okay, so some people say, "Hey man, what is the average weight of a walking stick?" I don't know what the average weight is. Now, my wife got me this for Christmas. It is a 3-piece walking stick, and it's called the Forest Pilot. Also available on Amazon. The Forest Pilot is $25. Like I say, it's 3-piece. Some of you old pool shooters will remember this, you know. Fixing to do some color of money with this dude. But anyway, it's just a standard wooden walking stick, and it goes together. It's 3 sections. They give you a little case to carry it in. The AI tactical gear, the AI gear tactical walking stick also comes with a case. It's got a high-speed case though. That's the high-speed case for the AI gear. This one is your standard walking stick. It's all ready to go. It's even got a compass that doesn't work on the end of it, because you know these compasses never work. Man, just buy a compass. But these compasses never work. But it's in there, so it looks cool if you're at a Cool Dude convention. So anyway, this guy weighs in at 14 ounces. 14 ounces as opposed to 3 pounds. This is less than 1 pound. So there you go. It depends. Can you still hit somebody with this? Yes, but if you hit them hard enough, it's going to break, and then they're going to pick up that piece and hit you back. So anyway, just be careful with that part of it. All right, I got one more flute to show, or one more walking stick to show you. This is a special walking stick. This one's handmade by a gentleman on Etsy. You can see all these different things where I've been hiking and stuff. Okay, this one is a Native American flute. This is a Native American flute, and it weighs 11 ounces because it's hollow. This one's not solid like that thing, and it's not 3 pieces, so it doesn't have the little hardware. This was made by a gentleman on Etsy, JW Flutes. It was about $80. Let's see how it plays. so you're going to be the coolest dude at the park if you have one of these and you're walking around and somebody hears it and thinks there's a bunch of fairies playing. But anyway, so this is, like I say, you can get it on, I'm sure you could get it on Etsy still, but that gentleman makes them by hand. So they're pretty cool. If you don't know how to play the flute, so what? Pick one up and try it out, man. So there are some different walking sticks for you to consider, because some people want that tactical walking stick, some people don't, because the thing weighs 3 pounds. So anyway, there you go. 3 pounds without the tools, 3 pounds 6 ounces with the tools. The wooden one, 14 ounces, which is about average, 14 to 16 ounces, so close to a pound. And then the one that I had that's hollow, 11 ounces. So quite a bit of difference there. So anyway, there you go. I hope this helps you guys out. If you have any questions or comments, please let us know. Comment. Also, like, subscribe, and do all that stuff that I don't know anything about. But I really appreciate you guys watching. Stay tuned. We got some more stuff coming. Thanks.